small forward. At 6'6", number 24, Joe Harris. The big man, 7'0", numero 00, JaVale McGee. At the point, at 6'3", number 7, AJ number 7. The other forward position, at 6'9", number 25, David. At the other guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 21.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. I'm Tyler's out there with Fisher. Then there's Wells. Then there's A-Train. And it's Pittman in at the 3 slot. And for the Mavericks. And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Now Fisher passes it to Pittman. Pittman the pass to Hoffman. 6 on the shot clock. Crops in the layup for 2. A-Train's got the opening field goal of the game for the Spurs.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here is Pittman. Pass to Pittman. Now Wells. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fisher can't hit. Here's Dallas, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And the Spurs with possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Ball stolen. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lane. One shot.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's A-Train, the 10-footer. Rebounded by McGee. To the middle. A-Train pulls it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Inside, here's Pittman. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
San Antonio foul. Fisher. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot clock at 5 and stolen by Fisher.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Wells. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Here's Fisher. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's tipped. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And that one is hammered home.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now the pass to Hoffman. Pass to Pippen. He kicks it to Fisher. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Fisher's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here is Pippen. A 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. They set the pick. 13 feet away. The shot comes out. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Pass to Hoffman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pittman with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Fisher. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. It's deflected. Pass to Wells. Here's Pittman. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Kicks to Harris. Dallas moving it around. To end the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's the three. A-Train pulls it in. A-Train's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Pippen. And there's the feed to Fisher. Pass to Pippen. Baseline jumper. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the first one at the line is good. And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
First free throw is good. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 4. Dallas calls timeout. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
San Antonio making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Passes it to Dixon. Powell with a screen on Graham. Into the lane. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Hardaway passes to Dixon. 5 to shoot.
Using his quickness to great effect, Vassell is all over his man.
Graham surveying the floor. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Roby. There's White. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Dixon. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And they did a super job of getting those extra opportunities. Offensive rebounds, 50-50 balls. Those possessions, I felt like were key.
Now here's White. Missed inside.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Back to Hardaway. They set the pick. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The pass to Roby. Feeds it to White. Pass to Roby. Shoots over Powell. Roby can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Passes it to Dixon for 3. And it's White with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Roby. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. From 11 feet away, Mavericks with the rebound. And the pass to Dixon. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
There's the pick to the inside. Now here's Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Step back on that one and let it fly. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
The tray. It's Dedmon with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Graham kicks to White. Dedmon a screen. White drives in, and White slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Pass to Dixon. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hardaway against White. Takes a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Dixon. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Spurs shooting not great, 40% for the game. And for San Antonio, they've got Fisher. Wells is out there with A-Train. And it's prime time. And it's Pittman in at the 3. Passes to Dixon. Out left to the wing. Lots of room. A-Train pulls it in. A-Train's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Wells. He feeds it to Fisher. Floats one. Got a hand on it. The pass to Dixon. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Here is Pittman. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by San Antonio. Looking to get back on track here. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Fisher, the pass to Hoffman. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. A-Train's got 8.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Pass to Dixon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fisher with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the Spurs. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. And so he hits both. Mavericks trail by 3. Dixon, he's covered by Fisher. Dixon, McGee trying to break free. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. A-Train's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Fisher. Here is Pippen. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Pittman dishes to Wells. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The Mavericks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. From the baseline. And the shot goes in. 11 points in the game. San Antonio leading. Pass to Pittman. Here is Pittman. Guarded by Harris. Pittman misses. For Dallas, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's the screen. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. There's the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
The pass to McGee. Oh, yes, the turnaround. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Pass to Wells. And here's Fisher. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Pittman. There's the pick. Pass to Hoffman. 20 feet out. Got a piece of it. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
McGee is screen on Fisher. A 3-pointer, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Wells to the right side.
Dallas foul. JaVale McGee. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Joe Harris. second free throw, no good. And they get it back. There's the pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Here's Hoffman. The Mavericks pull it in. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
To the middle. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for San Antonio. Roby comes in for Wells. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Pop. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. Passes it to Vassell. White with it. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
And they get it. And he knocks down the jumper. 13 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Roby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Graham. Pocket 6. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Likes to facilitate the basketball, but Devontae Graham can hit from long range.
Inside Hardaway. Shoots over White. Pass to Powell. Another shot. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Vassell. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The Mavericks shoot their 4th shot at the foul line here.
At the line for Dallas, number 21. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 3-point lead. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And the Spurs with possession. It's a 3-point game. Lets it go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way. From the wing, Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Coliner inside. Yep, that one goes in there. 18 points for him.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Powell with the screen. Takes it from 10. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Graham. 8 points for him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Right side, Hardaway.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. White looking around. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's rebounded by Dallas.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so he makes both from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
29 seconds left here in the second. And he banks in the layup.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
Hardaway for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in it. And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Mavericks.
The stat that jumps out to me is their lousy three-point shooting. Perimeter is looking like a lost cause for them. Might want to switch it up.
Right, because even if they start hitting those shots, threes alone aren't going to solve their problems.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Mavericks trail by 5. They set the pick. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. 23 points in the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And for San Antonio, Fisher is out there at prime time. Then there's A-Train. Then there's Wells. And it's Pittman in at the 3. Fisher with the ball. And there's the pass to Pittman. Knocked away. Harris looking it over. To the left wing. McGee a screen. And the slam dunk by McGee.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Inside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Number 21, 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And San Antonio shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Fisher kicks to Pittman. Pass to Fisher. There's the screen. Here is Pittman. Guarded by Harris. Pittman misses. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Mavericks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here is Pittman. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Pittman. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pittman's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Goes up the baseline, and another basket for Dallas.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And here's Fisher. He has 7. Passes it to Pittman. From deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
From 11 feet away, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 5-point Maverick lead. Pass to Pittman. Here's A-Train, guarded by McGee. A-Train, good. 18 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Baseline try. San Antonio with the rebound. Wells has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Pippen. And here is Wells. Here's Fisher. McGee with the block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Mavericks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Number 7 at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Hoffman. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
The Mavericks leading. Dixon, he's covered by Fisher. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. Here's Fisher. He has 7. Kicks it to Pippen. They get it again. Hoffman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. The Spurs have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And it's tied up with that one. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Dallas calls timeout.
Okay, a chance to check out some stats for Wells. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 15 points a game, just over 2 blocks and 6 rebounds. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
Pass to Dixon. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Takes it inside for the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Wells drops them both. Maverick shooting here about 46% for the game. To stop the run, A-Train pulls it in.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Here's Fisher. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The pass to Dixon. Steps back and fires. And he drops that one in. He has 31.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Fisher, the pass to Hoffman. To the wing right side. From outside the arc. San Antonio again missing for Dallas. They've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. He's covered by Fisher. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Dallas, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Dishes it to Pittman. There's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. On the money with the shot from the left block. Pittman's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. It's tipped. Now Fisher. He has 7. Now the dish to Pittman. Pass to Fisher. He lobs it up. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Having an efficient three-point attack. Very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. 5th, the Mavericks.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Dallas calls timeout.
Charge to Dallas.
Timeout. Start it.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for A-Train. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's A-Train. 23 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to White. Launches it. A shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. Passes it to Dixon. Driving inside. They set the screen. The Mavericks rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And it's Graham missing.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For the lead. The shot, no good. Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from 3.
Fires from the wing. They get a hand on it. San Antonio trailing here. White down low. Pulls it up. San Antonio again missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's White on the wing. 5 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway passes to Dixon. Back to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the 3 off target.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
15 foul. Shooting for San Antonio. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. A different look now for San Antonio. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the A-Train. And prime time subbed in for Devontae Graham. And he's good on the second. 1:56 left to play in the third. The pass to Dixon. He dishes it to Powell. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Vassell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pittman out to White for the tie. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half. trying to keep the defense honest.
Outside Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. Pittman with the rebound. The Spurs shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Vassell with it. Pass to Wells. Here's Pittman. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Powell. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dixon covered by Vassell. No one covering. 13 points in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Dallas foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Pittman. Pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the floor for San Antonio. White is out there with Wells. And it's Fisher. And it's prime time. And it's Pittman in at the small forward position.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside White. Passes to Fisher. Looking to get it going. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 36.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And Fisher kicks to Wells. Here's Pittman. To come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hit.
McGee trying to break free. And he hits the bucket. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
So both teams making some changes here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the pass to Wells. Here's A-Train to halt the run.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Just 5 on the clock. A baseline J. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 8. Dishes it to Wells. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the left side wing. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get up out of the seat. And please give a big round of applause for your defensive crew.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Spurs trail by 7. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here is Pittman. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks leading by 7. Lets it go. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pittman misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
It's blocked. And here's Fisher. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Yep, that one goes.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Spurs trail by 11. Bullseye.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
A 19-foot shot rebounded by the Spurs. Pittman's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Pittman. There's the pick. To the middle, intercepted. Pass to Harris. Fades and shoots. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Fisher. Here is Pittman. Passes it to Hoffman. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
One shot.
Dallas leading by 6. So the wing on the left. Fires from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. A-Train's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now the pass to Wells. The feed to Fisher. Over Harris. Fisher can't hit.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
The three is now made after those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's A-Train. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Dallas leading by 6. Shoots the three. Another three for Dallas.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Pittman. Now here's Wells. Pass to Hoffman. Lays it up and banks it in. A-Train's got 15 points here in the second half.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Baseline J on the way with 3. Harris. Shot clock at 6. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now Fisher. Spurs working the ball around now. There's the screen. Here's Pittman from outside off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
On the way, Harris. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Passes it to Pittman. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Hoffman. Kicks to Pittman. Goes back up. A-Train, good. A-Train's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Unable to get that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Wells kicks to Fisher. Mavericks with the rebound.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Lets it go from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
No good on the triple.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Down low, it's deflected. Out to Harris, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. A-Train's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Launches a three. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Fisher, the pass to Hoffman. Good. A-Train's got 35 in the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And so here is Dallas, leading by 12. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And Fisher now atop the key. Can't connect from short range. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.